I studied 100 millionaires. Not the lucky ones, not the ones who inherited money, not the ones who hit crypto at the right time. Ordinary people, teachers, nurses, mechanics, people who never earned more than $80,000 a year and still ended up with over $1 million. I was looking for the one thing they all had in common, and it wasn't their job. It wasn't their investments. It wasn't even their income. It was a habit, and it costs exactly $0. Today, I'm telling you exactly what that habit is and how to start it before you finish watching this video. Before I tell you the habit, let me kill the myths. Because when most people hear habit that creates millionaires, they guess wrong every time. They invested in the right stocks. Wrong. Studies consistently show that individual stock pickers underperform the market 80% of the time. Most millionaires didn't get rich picking stocks. They had a side hustle. Wrong. The majority of self-made millionaires in studies had one income source, their primary job for most of their wealth-building years. They were just really disciplined and never spent money on anything fun. Wrong. And this is the most dangerous myth because it makes people think building wealth requires suffering. It doesn't. The answer is simpler, and it costs nothing. Here it is. They paid themselves first. That's it. Every single time money came in, before rent, before groceries, before Netflix, before going out, they moved a percentage to savings or investments first. Not what was left over. Not if I have anything remaining. First. Always first. I know what you're thinking. That's it? That's the big secret? Yes. And the reason it sounds too simple is the same reason 95% of people never actually do it. Simple is not the same as easy. Let me show you what this one habit actually does to your finances over time with real numbers. Meet Alex and Jordan, both 24, both earning $3,200 a month take home. Same city, same cost of living. Alex pays bills first, then groceries, then fun, then whatever's left, maybe saves. Some months $0, some months $50, average $30 a month saved. Jordan pays herself first, every single payday. Before anything else, $320 moves automatically to a Roth IRA. That's 10% of take-home, non-negotiable. Then she lives on the rest. Same income, one habit. Let's see what happens. After 1 year, Alex saved $360. Jordan saved $3,840 plus investment growth. After 5 years, Alex, maybe $2,000, no real growth. Jordan, $23,000 plus invested, growing at 8% average. After 10 years, $5,000, still struggling, still saving what's left. Jordan, $58,000, compound interest, accelerating. After 20 years, Alex, $18,000, a lifetime of I'll save more next month. Jordan, $188,000 from one habit she started at 24. Same income, 20 years, $170,000 difference. And here's what makes this even more powerful. Jordan never felt like she was sacrificing because the $320 left her account before she ever saw it. You can't miss money you never had access to. Out of sight, out of mind, into wealth. Here's how 90% of Americans handle their paycheck. Paycheck arrives, rent paid, car payment, groceries, phone bill, subscriptions, dining out, random Amazon purchase, gas, going out Friday, brunch Sunday, and then, at the end of the month, they look at what's left and think, I'll save this. But there's almost never anything left because spending expands to fill available income every single time. Expenses expand to fill whatever money is available. This is called Parkinson's law applied to money. Cyril Northcote Parkinson discovered that work expands to fill the time available for its completion. The same is true for spending. It expands to fill the money available. Give yourself access to $3,200. You'll spend close to $3,200. Give yourself access to $2,880 because $320 already left. You'll spend close to $2,880 $80. Same person, different result. Just by changing the order. Pay yourself first. Force your expenses to shrink around what's left. Okay, you're convinced. You want to start. How much? Here's the honest answer, and it's not what most finance channels tell you. Start with whatever doesn't make you quit. The goal is 20% of take-home pay. That's the target. But if 20% feels impossible right now, start with 5% or 3% or $25 a month. Because here's what actually matters. The habit of doing it every single month automatically is worth more than the percentage. The person who saves $25 a month consistently for 12 months has something the person who saved $0 doesn't have. A habit, and habits are what actually build wealth. Here's a simple starting framework. Just starting. 5% of take-home. On $3,200, that's $160 per month. Set it. Forget it. Getting serious. 10% of take-home. On $3,200, that's $320 per month. This is Jordan's number. Building fast. 20% of take-home. On $3,200, that's $640 per month. This is where real wealth acceleration happens. Pick your tier. Start today. Increase by 1% every 3 months. In a year, you'll be saving more than you ever thought possible without feeling like you sacrificed anything. Now here's the part that makes this habit actually stick. Because willpower doesn't work. Discipline doesn't work. Not long term. If you rely on yourself to manually move money to savings every month, you will fail. Not because you're weak, because you're human. Life happens. Emergencies, temptations, forgetfulness. The solution is to remove yourself from the equation entirely. Automate it. Remove yourself from the decision. Step 1. Open a separate account, not your main checking account. A high-yield savings account or Roth IRA, something you don't look at every day. Step 2. Set up an automatic transfer for the day after payday. Not payday, the day after. So your paycheck lands, and the next morning, the money is already gone to savings before you even think about it. Step 3. Never cancel it. Even in hard months, reduce it temporarily if you have to, but never cancel it entirely. The habit is more valuable than any single month's contribution. Jordan doesn't think about saving. He doesn't check her investment account every day. He set up the transfer once. 2 years ago and has never touched it since. Her wealth builds whether she thinks about it or not. The best financial habit is the one you don't have to think about. Maybe you're watching this and you genuinely cannot afford 5%. Maybe after bills there is truly almost nothing left. Start with $1. I'm serious. Open a Fidelity account. Set up a $1 automatic transfer on payday. Buy 1 fractional share of VTI. You now have the habit. You are officially someone who pays themselves first. The amount will grow. The habit is what matters right now. $1 builds the identity. Identity builds the habit. Habit builds wealth. Because here's the real truth about wealth that nobody talks about. Getting rich isn't about one big decision. It's about one small decision, repeated every single month for years. $1 becomes $10, becomes $100, becomes $1,000, becomes $100,000. Not because of luck, because of a habit. A $0 habit that costs nothing to start and compounds into everything over time.